Buenos días, estudiantes. Okay, we're going to kind of have a recap over Gustar and using it with infinitives, and also showing how we've been with all the different indirect object pronouns. So, me, te, le, nos, and les. Okay? Alright, so I found this cute little, I don't know, this little poster, and we're not doing notes and worksheet, but I liked that picture, so let's move on. Okay, so remember, Gustar with an infinitive. You use Gustar to talk about what people like to do. And here's how. You use phrases like me gusta plus the infinitive. Remember, the infinitive is any verb in Spanish that ends in er, ar, or ir. Okay, so just look here. They're showing you again. I know this is a review for you, but they're just showing you how when you change the indirect object pronoun, you get a completely different meaning. So, me gusta dibujar means I like to draw. Te would change it to you, informal. Le, remember, le can have three different meanings. It can be you formal, he likes, or she likes. And the way we clarify that is with our clarifying phrase, which they didn't include on this page. But remember, that's just a plus a subject pronoun. So like either a plus el, a plus ella, or a plus usted, okay, as a clarifying phrase. But we're going to look at that again in a minute. Nos gusta would mean we like to draw. Les gusta dibujar means, it can mean you all like to draw, or they masculine or mixed like to draw, or they feminine like to draw. And again, you have to use a clarifying phrase with les as well to be clear to your reader or your listener, whoever you're speaking to, so they'll know who in the world you're talking about. So you need a clarifying phrase with les and lay. Try to write that there. Okay, well, we're going to look at that again in a minute anyway. Okay, I really liked this chart. I thought it was very succinct and nicely done. So it just shows you, like, let's look at you. So if I am the person that's doing the liking, you're going to use me with Gustar, okay? And if you want, remember how we talked about if you want to add emphasis, you can use the a me. Now, all of these with a, these are all going to be your clarifying phrases. I liked how they wrote them all kind of together. Now, with me and te and nos, you don't really need a clarifying phrase. So if you use this, it's just to add emphasis to whatever you're saying, okay? With le and lace, you do need those clarifying phrases to just add clarity and let people know who is doing the liking, okay? So this is going to be with le, and that's going to be with lace, okay? So we'll go over that again too in a second. So I just like this little chart just to kind of recap everything. Okay, so here's a good little chart with the clarifying phrases. So, basically it's just a little formula showing you that if I like to do something, it's going to be me plus gusta plus my infinitive verb. Infinitivo is how you say that in Spanish. And again, if it's going to be you, familiar, then use te. And I like it because, I mean, of course, like I just said, this one and this one and this one don't need clarifying phrases. But this one and this one do, okay? And I like it that they have them, they show them to you here. So, A-L, oh, that's supposed to say A right there. They missed their A, so that's supposed to say A. Nice to see other people make mistakes as well. Or a usted. Those would all be the clarifying phrases for le, okay? Now for les, you know, it could be either a ellos, a ellas, or ustedes. And don't forget that U right there actually needs to be capitalized. And so does this one, capital U. Okay, so let's see, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, don't forget now, if you want to use someone's actual name, you're going to have to put it in the clarifying phrase. So let me get another piece of paper real quick and just show you what that's going to look like. So remember, if I want to say Pablo likes to sing, Remember, Pablo's name is actually going to show up in the clarifying phrase, okay? Now, since Pablo is a singular male, the indirect object pronoun that's going to go with him is going to be le, okay? And we're going to put his name, Pablo, in the clarifying phrase, which will be a plus Pablo. Okay, so now we have these good two pieces for our sentence. So we're going to go and do our clarifying phrase first. A Pablo le gusta, that's a U, le gusta cantar. Okay, and that would mean Pablo likes to sing. So here's your clarifying phrase. This is the indirect object pronoun you have to use because it goes with L, and Pablo is a singular male, so it has to get this, you have to use the one that goes with a he, and the rest of it is just normal. Okay, let's do one more. I'll erase this. Erase all strokes. Oh, great. Hope you got that. Let me do another one. Okay, how about this one? The girls, oh look, I'm doing it in pink. The girls like to sleep. Okay, the girls like to sleep. Okay, so the girls, these are going to be found, the girls are going to be found in the clarifying phrase. So that's going to be a las chicas. Okay, that's going to be my clarifying phrase. And since the girls are feminine and plural, I'm going to have to use les as my indirect object pronoun with Gustar. Okay, so dormir, oh, and to sleep is the verb dormir, dormir. Okay, so clarifying phrase, a las chicas les gusta dormir. Okay, so just a couple more examples about here's your clarifying phrase. Don't forget your indirect object pronoun that has to go with gusta there. And that's how you include a noun or a proper noun, if you're using like Pepe or something, in the clarifying phrase. Okay, alright, so go down to your lesson assignment and see what I have for you there, and I'll see you next time in class. Hasta luego.